What are you so happy about, girl? They just named episode 8. Yeah, what is it? The Last Jedi. Isn't that awesome? Gets me pumped. Gets me pumped for some laser sword action. It's not that awesome. Yes, it is. No. But what do you think it should have been called? The First Order Strikes Back. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. What's up, Funko Fiends? Got the new Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty in front of me. The Empire Strikes Back. This is probably the most exciting box to come in a while. They spoiled what the pop is going to be. It's a Han Solo and a Tauntaun, which is freaking awesome. I don't know what the other items are, but I can't imagine there'd be too much in there because that is, you know, it's almost like a pop ride. I think they're calling it a pop deluxe. So that alone is just awesome to me. I'm very excited. And this is definitely the biggest Funko box I've seen. It like dwarfs the other ones. Here it is next to a Legion of Collectors box, so you can see just how much bigger it is. I mean, look at that. It's huge. Alright, but enough talking. I'm going to bust this open. I'm going to give you a very honest review of all the items and a rating from 1 to 10 at the end of the video, and let you know if I think this was worth it or not. Alright, patch and pin, pretty standard. Look at that bad boy. So big. Oh, yes! I've been asking for socks for a while. They finally put some in there. Very happy about that. And a plushie. Alright, let me bust this open because I can't wait to see this guy in the flesh. Or in the plastic, I guess. I'm really digging the pin this time. It's Lando Calrissian, one of my favorite characters. That's a good likeness of him. It doesn't say Smuggler's Bounty on there, it just says Star Wars. And that is a really cool shape for it. Really an awesome pin. Maybe my favorite one yet. Although the K2SO one was pretty cool. This one I think is right up there though. I really like the green border on this patch. I like the emblem in gold. It's very clean, very nice. The stitching for the letters is very clean and nice too. That Star Wars is very crisp. I like all that. But this Yoda, I mean, it looks like Yoda stopped working out, man, because he gained some weight. And to be honest, with what he's wearing and everything, it kind of looks like somebody's grandma. I don't know, like if somebody's grandma got really sick and turned green. Yeah, that likeness of Yoda is not my favorite, but the patch is nice. I mean, like, the way it's done is nice. But yeah, that's kind of funny looking to me. Plushes aren't really my thing, but I do have to admit that the Wampa is a perfect character for a plush, and it does look pretty good. It feels really, really super soft. Like, I like this. Like, if this was a lining and a jacket, that'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, he works. There's enough detail in here with his little claws. They did a good job with the eyes. And his little, like, horn things. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And it's kind of cool how it's the same size. Well, not the same size, but if you put him next to, like, the Han Solo pop, the Wampa is, like, a lot bigger than Han Solo. So you could kind of display these with your pops. And it would look appropriate because, you know, the Wampa's like a big, hairy, like, snowman, like snow monster kind of guy. So yeah, I do kind of like this, even though I probably wouldn't seek this item out. It's not bad for a plush. It's definitely better than the Boba Fett plush we got. I really didn't like that one at all. But yeah, this one's pretty decent. I think it's because this is an appropriate character for it. I can almost hear the collective groan of nerds everywhere when they opened up their boxes and found socks in there instead of a shirt. But me, I love this item. I love socks. To me, it's way more useful than a hat or even a shirt because there's only so many pop shirts that I need, you know, or nerdy shirts. And I really do like the design on these. Just little dots, you know, supposed to be stars, I suppose. But kind of classic, you know, the dots on dress socks. And yeah, it's little pop heads. And I already have a pair of Funko socks, and they are very comfortable. They're a little bit thin, but I like that because during the summer, you know, I live in California, so I'd rather have socks on the thinner side than the thicker side. But yeah, really cool. They don't look super huge, so I'm sure women could wear them too. And yeah, everybody needs socks. Definitely better than hats, that's for sure. I prefer this over a mini or anything. Like, to be honest, I prefer this second only to the Pops. Love these socks. And I'm quite surprised at how big this box is. It's like as big as a Pop Ride. Because officially, this isn't supposed to be a Pop Ride. This is supposed to be a Pop Deluxe. That's why it doesn't say Ride up here. But it's as big as a Pop Ride box. And it's definitely bigger than the Logan on the Motorcycle Pop Ride that we got last time. Because I believe that one is officially a Pop Ride. I'm glad they didn't tape it up on either side. Thank goodness. I hate when they do that. No new pop reveals here, because we have already seen these. I forget how to say that. The Garenden? The Empire Spy guy, he's in the movie for very, very little. Looks kind of weird, though, because his, like, snout thing almost looks like it's, like, got something over it, like metallic almost, or, like, leathery, because it is kind of just like this long snout. That's his face. It's not a mask. But I still want that guy. That's a very cool character. I'm glad they made him. But yeah, I don't think he's out yet. Really awesome. Let me bust this open because, yeah, this guy is just awesome. This has got to be the coolest Pop they've ever put in these boxes. I even think it's better than the Hulkbuster, to be honest. I'd rather have this Pop than the Hulkbuster. It's that cool to me. I like how they put the transparent lens on his goggles. Really nice touch. Really great paint job too. Don't see any flaws. I like how they mixed up from like this flat gray to the glossy for the horns, to the glossy for the eyes and the flat on the nose and a little bit glossy on the tongue. Little things like that really make it look more lifelike. I mean, as much as a stylized, you know, vinyl toy can look. I just like little touches like that. Really, really cool. And hand doesn't come off, but that's a good thing because when he's in this kind of position, it's not like, I mean, what would you take him off for really? And I don't know why you want to display this guy, the Tauntaun, without, you know, Han Solo on there. But yeah, I'm really liking this. Everything, even the feet are done really well. Definitely stands on his own. Super sturdy. Really cool. And you know, if you don't want him facing this way, it's very easy. Like, you know, a lot of people complain about the bobbleheads. I love the bobbleheads because to me, the Pops, when you have a head this big, you know, it's for a bobblehead, you know? So the Pops that don't bobble almost seem like there's no point in having their head that big unless it's just, I guess, just purely, you know, to be stylized. But to me, this shape of head looks like a bobblehead, and to me, it should bobble. Like, I really like the bobbles. I wish they were all bobbleheads, really. That's not a popular opinion, but I really like the bobblehead. It's just, it makes them funnier to me. But if you do want to turn the heads on the bobbles, it's really easy. Like, you see this little tab here? All you gotta do is put your finger in there and turn it. And the head turns really easily. Or if you get a bobblehead that isn't perfectly straight, you can do that same thing. Or if you feel like the head's like sitting too high on the neck, you can turn this, you know, you can wind it around and the head will go down as you turn the spring. So it's actually pretty easy to adjust the head on these. I mean, it's not easy, just like, it's not as easy as turning it, but, you know, you can adjust them fairly easily for a bobblehead instead of, you know, being really unhappy with the way it looks. Just put your finger in there on that little tab and mess around with it. But yeah, excellent, excellent figure. I love it. Oh yeah, and it comes with a big, huge ass stand. It's not quite like the snow stand that Rey and Kylo Ren came on. This one's white with like blue dots on it. Kind of, I guess, it's supposed to look more like ice instead of snow. And he has plugs on his tail and his feet. Yeah, really, really awesome. Here's a card with some of the info. I kind of like that they did give him the snarling mouth instead of kind of like that smirky mouth they gave him in the concept art. I mean, that is cute, but I do like that angry face instead. Yoda definitely looks better in the concept. I mean, he still looks kind of like a fat grandma, but it's not as bad. The color callouts. To be honest, though, I do like the original designs for the socks. That space battle, that would have been epic. Even though, you know, the pop heads are nice. I like those too. But yeah, that space battle looks really cool. The TIE fighters, I mean, that's cool too, but not as nice as that. And the next box is going to be Rebels. Definitely excited about this. I hope there's a really cool Sabine item. They already said the pop was going to be, spoiler warning if you don't know what the pop is and, you know, you don't go on any kind of internet. But yeah, spoiler warning, the pop is going to be Darth Maul. So I'm hoping that there's a second pop in there, maybe Sabine with a darksaber. That would be really awesome. Or a new character, that would be great too. Or something really cool with Sabine is what I would like out of this box. If you couldn't tell, I really like this box. I like everything except for the patch. I mean, even the plushie I think is really well done. It's not something that I collect or generally like, but I like that one. It looks really good. Even the box, like they put like a snow background inside the box. It's like an extra little touch that they usually don't do. They usually leave that the cardboard color, but that looks really good. Han Solo on the Tauntaun, epic, best pop ever. Really, really cool. I hope they do more characters riding like horses and things like that, or just animals. It reminds me a little bit of the Daenerys on the dragon ride, and that is one of the coolest ones. So I hope they do more stuff like this. The pin is nice. The patch is awful. Well, I won't say awful, but yeah, it's the patch I don't really like that much. The socks are great, very useful. I like them. They're black, is even better. I'm going to give this box a 10 out of 10 because it's awesome. It's definitely worth what you pay for it, the 33 bucks you pay. Definitely worth it. Great, great items. Just the socks and the Tauntaun with Han alone is worth it to me. Awesome, awesome item. All right, guys, have a good one.